October 7, 2012, Chilan Communal Forest, La Trinidad, Benguet. This is One Nature, One Community Tree Planting Activity, Part 3. Yes, this is the third time that the ONOC project has been completed successfully. And before anything else, I would like to congratulate this guy here. Congratulations for another job well done.
Thank you, sir.
So we are here at the ONOC Part 3 with the guy behind the project, the one and only, the only one, Mr. Dean Kwan. So again, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
So I think it is a silly question to ask you how you feel right now, because of course you are as happy as the first time you have your first, your first love. So I guess what I'm going to ask you right now is this exactly how you imagined or how you planned ONOC?
Okay. During the initial discussions of ONOC, to answer your question, this was not what I was thinking, okay? Because I thought it was just it was going to be a simple tree planting project, something like that. But eventually, the ONOC idea, the One Nature, One Community idea was also absorbed by a lot of organizations. So right now, the ONOC series is already a multi-organization activity. Not just our organization, but organization from all over are joining us for the ONOC series. So I really feel good. Really feel
I
good.
can see that,
Yes.
and I can smell that. So why was it called ONOC, by the way? Why was it called One Nature, One Community? Why not 1,000 barangays, one community, something like that?
Because when we started planning about ONOC, we saw the difference between having this organization having its own tree planting activity, this organization having its own tree planting activity, this organization having its own. So it's like
In different mountains.
yes, and it's in a dispersed manner.
Uh-huh.
So we were thinking, what if let's join together as one community and plant in one area. So there comes the phrase One Nature, One Community. So all organizations in one planting in one community.
So it's like the community that plants together stays together.
I agree with you.
Speaking
agree
of,
with
yes, sir. Speaking of the planning, are you confident enough to say that you single-handedly created the ONOC project?
No, I cannot say that.
Uh-huh.
First thing, ONOC is a brainchild of many people,
Many people.
and I cannot do this alone. That is definite. A lot of my friends, group members, leaders from other organizations are coming to help. So without them, ONOC would not be possible.
All right. Would you like to mention specific persons who had a vital role in the creation of this project?
Okay. I cannot I do not know all of the organizations, but to name some, that would be the CAT non-government organization.
Which you are
Yes.
president of
Yes.
currently.
The What World Community, which is an online group.
Uh-huh.
Luzon 14, Interactive Cordillera, Benguet Finest Lilies, SEPS, RSDI, Hapio, Sumiana.
You
Ang
still have a
dami.
good memory.
Thank you. Thank you po. Pero madami. A lot of organizations.
So the participation of all of these organizations is just a proof that the ONOC project is becoming more and more popular, especially in the Baguio Benguet area, or probably in the whole Cordillera. So I think there are a lot more people, or a lot more Cordillerans who are curious about the history of this project. So could you tell us more details about the history of ONOC?
Okay. The idea ONOC came when actually it started during during my 35th birthday.
You are 35.
Booking. But anyway,
I thought you were 34.
I was thinking that instead of spending my small budget for Boys
Small
Town
budget. Yeah.
drinks and or something, me and some of my friends went to purchase that small amount. We bought some seedlings.
Mhm.
So my idea was, instead of spending it in whatever purpose,
Womanizing.
no, but instead of spending it in some other purpose, I opted to buy seedlings.
Ah.
So with that idea, that started actually, okay, why not, we have the seedlings,
Mhm.
so why not inform other organizations who would like to join us in planting these seedlings.
Mhm.
And then we thought of a good caption, catchy caption for it, and then I came out with that one, one nature, one community.
Mhm.
So with the ONOC one, the earlier seedlings that we bought, um, some also were donated by other organizations, so we were able to come up with at least I think 500 seedlings during the first ONOC.
Uh-huh. In
There.
total.
In
all of
total,
the
yes.
seedlings. Uh-huh.
I think that's the most part of it.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
So I
that
was right.
started the ONOC series.
Mhm. So I was right to say that you are the man behind this project. So this is basically your baby, right? ONOC is your baby, and it's
3 years old.
sort of like the third birthday today. Congratulations. Yeah, speaking of the history, the timing of ONOC is a little, how can I put that? A little controversial, because before the first ONOC, I think there was a controversy between, the citizens of Baguio and SMCA
Mm.
Baguio.
Mm-mm.
And after this, ONOC 3 will be the elections next year. So, is this all just a coincidence
Yes.
or not?
Well, it's just a coincidence because in the first place, politically speaking, if that would be the term, I do not have any plans for any elective position.
As of now.
Maybe.
All right.
But when we were planning the ONOC tree planting series, there was no political agenda involved. In fact, it was just for fun. We created the ONOC series just for fun, to come to the forest and plant, just for us to be happy or have something to do with our lives, something like that.
Something
No,
meaningful.
yes, no,
Finally.
no, nothing political. And the members of our organization are also into helping and protecting the environment. They're into hiking, mountaineering, finding those the round mushrooms we call buo. They love that kind of stuff.
How about you?
Of course, I love it also. We love it. Man, we love doing those things. So
So you consider yourself an outdoorsy, sporty type of person?
even though I'm fat, yes.
Because that's my next question. But do you consider yourself a serious environmentalist?
No, not that much. Not that serious.
Uh-huh.
I
So you are a kidding environmentalist.
not also, but it's more of I would just like to enjoy what I'm doing. So for me, if I could plant 1 or 2 or 3 pine trees in one tree planting activity, I have this feeling that I have done something beneficial during that day. So I just love doing it.
And you
Simple
love
as that.
nature as well.
Of course.
And speaking of environmentalist, I think you also consulted our very own Mr. Michael Bingway, about this project, right?
Um, I have been consulting with him during our pine tree planting activities in communal forest in the communal forest of Longlong.
So that's ONOC
ONOC 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
But I think Dr. Bengwayan is not around this time because he's in Davao, I think. He's also
He's a busy person.
he's giving advices on how to take care of their environment there.
But he is aware of this series of tree planting activities, right?
Yes, I think he's aware.
And does he have any contribution to this event?
Dr. Bingwayan has been helping us in providing us information on how to take care of the trees, on how to plant the trees, and on information on the benefits that we can get in planting trees.
The scientific part of
Yes.
the planting. Yes. And speaking of the benefits, I'm sure any project cannot be accomplished without the financial aspects. So I would like to ask about the funding, if you don't mind.
A very controversial question.
Yeah.
Funding. Okay.
Money matters. Did you fund all of this?
Well, definitely I did not fund. I
Any
do
of
not
this?
have that money. But a lot of people
The
actually.
first part you did, right? I'm sorry.
The first,
For your birthday.
the seedling part, yes.
Ah, yeah, okay.
But for the operational expense, some friends also contributed. As for the funding of these activities, actually it came from a lot of people, small contributions, but if you gather them, you will have the sufficient amount to fund one tree planting. So have friends from abroad who are contributing this much.
We're also members of the online community.
Yes, who are members of the online community, and they see or they saw rather the benefit of our tree planting series in ONOC 1, so they were trying to contact me.
They were inspired to give more.
I cannot say that because
Right.
most of them gave once. Yes. Some of them are also my batchmates from batch 94 of SLU Boys High. Yes. Some of them are old friends from the college days, the student council days. Some of them from my fraternal brothers. So most of them are my close friends also. Some of them are my close friends.
Wow, so there's a big circle of support. I mean, circle of people who are supporting this event financially, even if they're not around. Alright. So of course, after planting the trees, that is not the end of the project. So how do you conduct the follow-up activities?
As for the follow-up of the earlier seedlings planted, we have scheduled a once a month follow-up, especially this coming summer, or at least every other month.
With the volunteers?
Yes, with the volunteers. And for this area here in Chilan Communal Forest, some of the barangay officials were requesting if we could conduct a grass weeding activity on the first quarter of next year, because forest fires are prone, so we have to clean a little, especially the dried grass.
So they requested you for weeding follow-up for this project.
Yes.
Did they give any funds for that?
No. It was a request, but I told them that we could have a meeting in this coming days, so that we can formalize the request.
Yes, and speaking of the officials, is there any possibility that the future ONOC activities will be involving the government officials?
There's no limit in our ONOC activities. So government officials, politicians, businessmen, they're all welcome to join us in our ONOC activities since
Especially if they donate something.
yes, especially since it's one nature, one community, so they are also part of our community.
Mhm.
So we are really looking forward also for them to come and join us
Mhm.
in our series of environmental activities. So that seeing especially the politicians,
Mhm.
seeing these people actually planting trees or cleaning the river or picking up garbage, that is a sight that is very very good to see.
Mhm.
It is like a very good movie.
Yeah.
But
Even if their face is not.
but so far I haven't seen one. So I'm looking forward to in the future if they could also join us.
And donate something.
At least not much for the donation, but at least I would like them to come also and experience firsthand
Alright.
how to join these kinds of activities.
Okay, sir. I think this will be my last question. ONOC 1, 2, and 3 are all successful. So once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
What are your plans for the future ONOC activities?
Um, so far, uh, we have a plan to conduct ONOC 4
Hawaii.
in Fugao.
Nice.
But it is still on the process of we are still talking about it.
Mhm.
But I'm really hoping that ONOC Ifugao will push through because my dream in this ONOC series is that even if we are conducting our ONOC programs here, there are also other ONOC activities being conducted all throughout the country. So there's ONOC in Baguio, ONOC in Fugao, ONOC in Manila, ONOC in Visayas, ONOC in Mindanao. Starting with the concept that a community working together can actually help Mother Nature as one.
Wow. So you are planning to penetrate all the parts of the country.
Through the help, yes, through the help of all organizations available.
So,
Because I think there's no limit to this ONOC activity, and we do not own or we do not have a copyright for the ONOC activities. There's to compound this ONOC activity in one organization or some other organizations, because since it is for Mother Nature, then we open it to all organizations as long as they also do the research.
mhm.
um, uh, they do it for the love of nature. Nothing hidden. There's no hidden agenda.
Mhm.
So for example, if they will conduct ONOC in a particular area, at least they do it for Mother Nature and not for purposes of um,
Personal games.
the Apple something.
What's Apple, sir?
Apple is Apple.
All right. Just one more question, sir. I think this activity is kind of contagious. The people who are joining, the number of the people joining is increasing.
Yes.
So which factor do you think is the real magnet of this activity? Is it the power of social networking sites? Is it simply the people's love for nature, or because of the charisma of the person behind
Keep.
it?
Wow. I would like to think that it is because of the growing interest in protecting our environment.
Mhm.
With the help, of course, of social media. A few
And the
years,
person behind it.
I'll just leave myself out. But Because of social media, the love for Mother Nature is spreading fast. And for example, if you will call on a certain activity, you can call on people faster, as unlike before that you have to call or text, something like that. But right now,
Telegrams.
yes, right now it is easy to convey to people ideas on how to protect the environment.
All right, final message or invitation for people who might be interested in the ONOC, Sir Dean Guanzo.
Okay. First and foremost, I would like to thank all the organizations who are supporting the ONOC series, ONOC events and activities. I would also like to thank my group, to the people behind this ONOC activities. Thank you very much po sa inyong lahat. Thank you to all of you. To all those who have been supporting us in kind, to all those who have contributed financially, thank you. To all those who are to all those who gave us permits in these activities, thank you very much. um, of course, to our Almighty God, thank you also for giving us this life so we could contribute to Mother Nature. Thank you, and thank you to all of you. With my final message, I would like to invite each and every one of you to join us in our upcoming ONOC activities. And if you could also conduct your own ONOC activity, event, or program in your own area or in your own province, um, we would gladly help. We would gladly like to support, give help, promote, or advertise your ONOC activity. So with that, thank you very much. I'm really glad we have started this ONOC events and activities.
Okay. Congratulations once
Thank you,
again.
thank you.